being a part of providing protective equipment is a true blessing.
More in common is checking in with a personal trainer taking her workouts to the streets.
You stay where you are, I will stay where I am, and we will work out.
ABC News' Rebecca Jarvis on how to help small business.
The most important thing right now is that we come together.
And a small business owner transforming her operation for the greater good.
We are in a dire situation where people are looking for these protective items.
All that and more when we check in. Hi, I'm Michael Koenigs, and we're devoting today's episode to those who work in the small business sector. That's an estimated 58 million Americans, many of whom are struggling right now. But we found an example of restaurateurs out in Chicago that are doing what they can to help those who have been laid off.
Anybody who's out of work, we're here to feed you if you need it. Let's start with the very obvious. I mean, there's no dine-in business. Therefore, there is little to no booze sales, beer, wine. We've had to cut hours.
All our hourly employees are out of work, basically, and most of our salaried employees at this point have been furloughed.
Most restaurant workers are day-to-day, week-to-week, paycheck-to-paycheck people, and they may not have been prepared to be laid off so quickly, so immediately. So we thought that with our perishable inventory that we would be able to service that community and others in need by providing cook-at-home meal kits.
So our idea was to continue to offer that family meal, not only for our employees, but to put it out to members of the community who have supported us so much over the years, to be able to give back something to them. And how we did that was to offer this on a per donation basis. I mean, what you could pay is what you can pay, and that's fine with us.
I was offering to any laid off or furloughed restaurant industry employee a take and bake pizza kit, if you will. There we go. All right. We got your dough, your sauce, your pizza sauce. You got to have the sauce. Fresh mozzarella right here. You got to have a cheesy pizza, right? You got to have the cheese. There it is. There's the mozz. I'll also throw you some Gotham Greens basil. And if you are persuasive enough, I could probably be talked into throwing you some other ingredients because I like pepperoni. I like mushrooms.
We're here for you the same you've been for us. And we're in this together.
Do what you can, frankly. Do what you can and think of what you want done for you. I mean, it's an amazing thing when people come together.
There are so many examples across the country of these small businesses doing little things to help their customers and customers doing what they can to help those beloved businesses. So here are just a few of the things I saw on social media that got my like. Let's start with the sheriff down in Florida who is now delivering pizzas on behalf of his favorite pizzeria. That's right, he's showing up at your door not to arrest you, not to put you in cuffs, but to deliver a nice box full of pepperoni. I love it. And so does the neighborhood. Look at these happy recipients of the sheriff's pizza. Now we drop down to Alabama where this restaurant owner dropped off the check to his guests using a remote control car. Keeping that social distance is just crucial right now. And Alabama's seen an increased number of cases. So while this was for fun, he recognizes keep the distance. And for those folks working at home, their kids are picking up on the business skills. Look at this little lady making a business call after seeing her mom's style on the phone. Dialing, making deals. Finally, a ton of barbers and hairdressers are out of work right now, but this one from England decided to have a little fun with it and put her skills to use on the grass. Mowing the lawn with her favorite tools. Just a little scissors and comb. Those are our social stories from today, just little moments of people trying to get through this and put smiles on their neighbors' faces. The coronavirus outbreak has caused many businesses to totally overhaul their production lines. That's what happened with this business owner in Houston, Texas, who went from making fitness clothes to face masks.
My background is actually in chemistry, and I invented fabric that is antibacterial and anti-stink. So we launched Excel Lifestyle actually August of 2019 selling fitness apparel with antibacterial fabric. I found out that it's certain types of bacteria that gets lodged in your clothes that actually cause the smell. And so I invented this fabric that inhibits that bacteria and stays smelling fresh and bacteria free. And about a week and a half ago, I saw all the articles from the CDC saying that hospitals were literally running out of face masks. My team and I hopped on the call immediately and thought, okay, how can we take this antibacteria Prima fabric that we have and turn it into face masks immediately? Literally within 24 hours, we had a local supply chain team here in Houston of 40 sewers. We ordered 50,000 yards of elastic. You'll see there's elastic on the face mask as well, and we've already started production. We had about 1,000 yards of fabric here in Houston, and we actually were able to get our factory opened in California temporarily just to ship us 2,800 more yards of fabric. It has been quite a large undertaking, bigger than I expected. Houston Methodist actually just purchased 9,000 face masks from us. That tells me that we are in a dire situation where people are looking for these protective items. When it really clicked to me, I found the email address for the president of MD Anderson, and I sent him a cold called email, and within 3 minutes he responded and copied his executive and infection control team. Being a part of people that are literally providing protective equipment to healthcare, the healthcare front line is a true blessing, and it is a feeling that I've never felt before, and I'm just so happy that we're able to help every day. To the people that are actually wearing our Prima antibacteria masks, I want you to know that love went into every stitch, every fiber. It was 100% made here in Houston, Texas, and our team is sending you blessings and a lot of love, and we're happy to help.
So many gyms across the country have been forced to close, and it's not easy staying in shape when you're stuck inside. But if you have a trainer like this woman in Philadelphia, you stand a chance of getting strong.
Are you sweating, girls? Ed, you sweating?
A lot of people use exercise as a coping mechanism. People that deal with anxiety, depression, and stress. It is a great release.
Drop down 15 mountain climbers.
And now with the virus and the quarantine, a lot of people right now are suffering because going to the gym is actually their medication. I know a lot of my friends and my neighbors just feel like, I've been sitting around, I just want to work out.
Up, down.
They're used to hanging out with each other. The kids are used to playing with each other, and that's not normal anymore. I want to get them up, get the blood flowing, get the hearts pumping, get the minds moving. You stay where you are, I will stay where I am, and we will work out.
Walk it down.
Anybody can exercise.
4 taps. 1, 2.
Motion is the lotion. It's just a matter of moving.
How good does this feel?
Make a plan. The same thing you would have done without this quarantine. I'm going to exercise Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Don't just say I'm going to do something. Write it down and follow through. So hopefully this workout, even though we might be yelling to each other or laughing from afar, it's just a way of showing each other, hey, I care for you. Just stay strong through this whole thing.
Stay-at-home orders have made traditional retail shopping almost impossible, but this independent bookstore out in Los Angeles has found a way to continue serving their customers.
So we're the last bookstore. We're downtown at 5th and Spring in the old Bank District. We've been here for about 10 years now, and we're the largest independent used and new bookstore in California. It's tough, but we're getting by. You know, we're being true to our name and trying to be the last bookstore. Well, my wife, it was her idea. She had the idea to give people sort of surprise grab bags based on categories that they like to read or titles that they have read before. So that's what we're doing. We're just trying to curate small collections for people to read while they're stuck at home, and they can drive by and pick them up on the curb, or we can deliver them for them or mail them, whatever they prefer.
I'm going to ask you, what have you read in the past? What authors do you enjoy? Maybe I will try to fish for a couple other genres from you just in case, so that we can provide a good variety. So far we've seen a wide variety of people. It's been really great to see, parents calling in orders or, DMing me for orders. So we've been able to dig through the books that we have in that genre and put books together for, 7 and 8-year-olds. And that's been really fun. I've enjoyed that a lot.
If you've gone through everything you have at home, we have 500,000 more books here that are waiting for you. So we'd love to curate some for you. You can send us your lists of things that you've been wanting to read, and we can see if we have it here, and we can get it to you one way or another.
It's fun, it's exciting, it's a great way to, get off your phone. It's a great way to grow your mind and, leave your video games to the side. Get off social media for a little while. There's a lot of fear right now, and let's replace that with something else.
It's such a tough time for small business in this country, so I checked in with ABC News' Rebecca Jarvis to get her take on the economy and how we can do our part to help.
There's 30 million small businesses in this country, and those small businesses live the equivalent of paycheck to paycheck, many of them. They need money. They need customers coming in their front door in order to keep their employees employed, and they are making the most painful decisions of their lifetime right now with their employees.
And what can people do that have loved these businesses to help support them during this tough time?
So there's a couple of things you can do right now. I have been saying for a couple of weeks now, if you love something in your neighborhood, the time to support it is today. The last thing you want is to be on the other side of this crisis and think, I could have done more. You can purchase products. If small businesses are still selling products, whether it's online or to whatever degree they can in person, a number of small businesses have gift cards. It is a good thing. You can buy a gift card today that might keep somebody employed for a couple more weeks. If we all chip in, it can really, really help. And then finally, there are a number of GoFundMe and Kickstarter accounts that have been started by, I've seen it from a lot of small businesses, raising money for the employees themselves so that those people have some money in their pocket while business is closed. Obviously, this is a tough time for everyone, but I really believe that the most important thing right now is that we come together.
Localish has really been dedicated to covering these small businesses, these restaurants, many of which are struggling now. One was Worst Bar. They messaged you and said they're really doing some interesting things. Tell me about Worst Bar, how they're faring here.
Worst Bar told me after I've been talking about this, the founder reached out to me, a friend of mine, and direct messaged me on Instagram, and he said, the fact that people have been buying these gift cards has allowed us to continue to pay our employees. If people weren't buying these gift cards, well, we're not allowed to be in business right now because we're closed.
Rebecca, deeply appreciate the chance to catch up and hear from you. And again, wishing you guys all the best there at ABC News.
Thank you so much. You too, Michael. Take care.
Those are our stories for today, and they're all about businesses trying to get through this tough time. And we're launching a broader campaign called Be Localish about how people around the country can support their beloved local businesses. So if you see that hashtag or want to use it, Be Localish, it's just a way to show you care. We hope you continue to check in with us on this show in the weeks ahead.